quick.
I was so
We didn't
fast.
play our whole song, but all
Not
right.
even the whole song. Throw the
That's all right. That's all right. Hi, good evening, and welcome to WTF with Tracy and Friends. Today is Wednesday, June 21st, 2023. It is Wednesday, the most fun you can have with your clothes on a Wednesday night, right? That's what I always say.
Ow, ow.
It's the truth.
And as you can see, we have no special guests tonight, just our amazing regulars. Jen's off, and Debbie, I think, moved to Disney World.
Debbie quit. She went to Disney.
She's living temporarily in Cinderella's castle.
She's applying
She's back,
for
though.
a character?
Yes.
in Disney?
Yeah, she's back, though. But I don't know for how long. You never know when.
I know. I think she's back to Florida next week. Now, Debbie, we miss you. Like, your seat's open whenever you want to come
know.
back. We do miss you.
I need my exit buddy back.
Yeah. But,
No, I mean, you guys talk too much. Like,
We do. We have our own sideshow. It's bad.
but you, like, have that with anybody that
no,
you
it
sit
doesn't
next
matter
to.
who. It's
It
Pat.
doesn't
Whoever
matter.
she's
It's
my
sitting
fault.
next to.
Yeah, I'm the common denominator.
There will always be a sidebar. Always.
There's a sidebar. I had a
Always.
sidebar with Jen last time we were there.
I know. I love it.
It's great.
All right, so Allie McBride, Pat Adonisio, and a huge congratulations to you, my friend,
Yes,
on
big
your
changes.
retirement. Tell
Sort of.
everybody what
Congrats.
happened.
Yeah, so today was my last day in the classroom after 22 years.
That's crazy.
It is crazy talk. And so, and it wasn't like, if somebody said to me 22 years ago, like, this is the path you're going to take, I never would have imagined it. But I didn't really, like, retire. I just took a different position. So I'm the new union president for the teachers, and it covers
cool.
the teachers,
But you're not
custodians.
actively teaching.
I'm just not actively teaching. It's a
Got it.
full-time release position. So I work out of my own office. My hours are a little bit more flexible. You know, it's like
Wow.
1,300 people that you're representing. So,
Wow.
yeah, you can't do that and teach at the same time. It's
No,
impossible. But
definitely
it was
not.
really hard to leave today.
I bet.
You cried. leaving
I
your
cried on the way
classroom?
in.
Oh.
Right. So
I cry on my way in
What
every
was
day.
like thinking this is the last time I'm going to
the last drive, right? The last sign in. Like, I was
like
I was a mess. I was a mess.
Allie, I said I cry every day on my way in.
for different reasons.
So
We don't even
Yeah,
go in.
I
We
kid,
just
I kid.
wake
I
up.
know. I
And
cry.
I cry sitting in my chair, logging on to my
my
I
God. And you
cry
guys work
before
from
I-
home. Don't you work from home?
I cry before I open my first email.
Just kidding to anyone who works with us and is listening.
Just
we
kidding.
don't do that.
They're
Just
just saying
kidding.
that because they want your business. No, I'm just kidding.
I want to know, do you still have summers off, or do you have like regular hours now?
Well, here's the thing. So yes and no. Like no, in the sense that it's just quieter because a lot of the main players in the association are home. The teachers are home. The nurses are home. Guidance counselors. You
So
know.
less day to day.
Right. Your 12-month employees are working, your custodians, your field and maintenance workers.
Okay.
So, like, if they have issues, and they do, believe it or not, there are definitely things
I was
that
going to
come
say,
up.
do you find that those are the people that have more issues? than,
No,
like,
not
a
at all. They
teacher?
have less.
Oh,
but
okay.
but by default, too, there's less of them.
Okay.
So, but they have, there's definitely things that, and it's not just about getting in trouble. It's ensuring that, the contract that they've signed
Yeah, of course.
and bargained is, being held.
Upheld,
Everybody's held
yeah.
accountable, right?
Yeah.
Even us and the other side of the coin. But I said to the staff today when I had to say, like, my goodbye, like, they made me stand up at lunch. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh.
So I said, for parents in the room, like, think about, like, if somebody asked you, do you remember the last time you changed your child's diaper? The answer is no, you don't.
No.
Because if you did, if you knew that was the last time, it would
I-
be painful. You'd be like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, this is the last time I'm doing this. So, like, you're not really cognizant of the
Yeah.
last time when you're doing something.
So
And
me-
today I was incredibly painful.
Well, that's hard. And I've said that about like kids in general, me and my stepsister. You never know, in general, when the last time you do something is going to be the last
Correct.
time you do it. Hug your kid, hold your baby,
Pick them up.
pick them up,
Yep.
snuggle them to sleep, or anything
Correct.
that you do. You don't know.
It's the last time.
And
But
they're
I knew
at-
today.
yeah.
So, like, I've been dropping Mark off at school because his dad's not well. So there's, like, other whole piece to things. But anyway, so when I drop him off at Grice, I take a different, instead of making a left into school, I make a right. I come from the other direction. And that caught me off guard. And I'm like, I didn't know that, like, the other day was the last time I'd ever go the normal way to work, right? Like, stupid little things. And then when I went to sign in, I'm like, I'm doing this for the last time. What I didn't do was sign out.
She'll be back in
I
the
said,
building.
well, I'll be back in the building. But I was like, I don't really ever sign out anyway because it's, like, stupid. You're leaving. Like, so.
Right. Or what are they
But
doing?
yeah, so I just said, I wish somebody could live inside my head. and see the montage of memories that I've made over 22 years. It's incredibly beautiful. It was a good run. But I thought I'd retire from teaching. Like, if you asked me all that long ago, I never ever expected this path.
Yeah.
Well, did you see my inspirational quote to you
Wait,
today
what did
from
you
Megan?
say? Oh, mine, Meg. She's been great. She even sent me a video message.
She did. All right,
She
tell
did.
everybody what your daughter did. Meg is amazing.
Well, she's done a lot of amazing things. I mean, her video message, and Meg, if you're listening, I didn't get to watch the whole thing because about 4 people in the library interrupted me when I was trying to listen to it this afternoon at school. But I will listen to it tonight when I can sit down and actually cry, because I know I caught bits and pieces, and it was very heartfelt. And she says, I really wish I was there to walk you out. So I had this right? So I called her and I said, all right, you want to walk me out? And I had her on the phone. But I had so much stuff in my hands, and then my cell phone, I'm like, I can't do this. I gotta
go.
you back.
I gotta
Wait,
go.
you're gonna laugh. Here's what I walked out of 22 years of teaching, right? Little by little, I take everything out. So today's like the last hurrah. I've got my box fan from the floor, okay, which belongs to my dad. And he might not get it back because I like that fan. But anyway, so I had a fan, a bouquet of flowers, right? 2 bags for students. I got an Aaron Judge T-shirt from one of my students because we like the Yankees.
Oh, fun.
Right? So, in a bag of something else, whatever. And a 5-pound block of cheese.
What?
Wait, because the
What?
cafeteria people were like, here, take, because there's not going to be any students there. They're giving the food away, right?
Wait, but what kind of cheese?
It was like sliced yellow American cheese. So I got cheese under my arm, a fan. I'm like, the erased stuff that I've just left this building with is like so stupid.
What the hell are you going to do with 5
I don't
pounds
know.
of
Freeze it.
American cheese?
It's in the
Can
refrigerator.
you freeze cheese?
For sure, 100%.
Yeah. So I just like lop off like a pound and put the rest in the.
Yeah, put the rest in the freezer.
Grilled cheese.
know.
But I
every
would
day.
separate. I would like separate it into individual bags.
Right,
You
I
don't
didn't
to
have time this afternoon, but
defrost.
tomorrow I could do that and put it in the
Yeah.
freezer. I was cracking up. I'm like, if I eat all
idea.
this cheese, I'm going to be constipated all summer.
Oh,
Like,
No,
then
I
you'll really be full of shit.
Yeah,
For
full of
real,
shit
literally.
all summer.
yeah, no, like divide it up into like individual Ziploc bags and freeze them, and then pull them out as you need it.
That's a very good idea.
Full of them.
You really are. That was a great
Full of
hack
it
right
too.
there.
She does have some
I'm
good
full of
ideas.
it, too.
She
I
does
was,
have a
it
lot
was
of good
bittersweet.
ideas.
There was some tears. Like I stopped. Once my classroom, like I got all my stuff and I went, crap, like I'm really not coming back. Like,
All right, but I
so-
want to know what was going through the cafeteria staff's mind that was like, oh, Pat is going to want the 5
It
pounds
didn't.
of
What
cheese.
happened was my
What had happened was
actually the cafeteria. I told a white lie, and not on purpose though. The cafeteria lady gave this big thing of cheese to my friend across the hall, and as I was leaving, she was like, "Here, take this." I go, "What am I gonna do with all this cheese?" She's like, "Just take it home." So I called her. I go, "What is going on?" She was like, "They were giving. You can't let the food sit, and I guess the company's not taking it back."
Right,
I hope
yeah.
I don't have illegal cheese, and I'm getting arrested for stolen goods. But
oh my.
Could you
gosh,
imagine?
that's so controversial.
I've
We're going
stolen
to see a
goods.
news
Your
article.
first job will be defending yourself.
Self against right stolen cheese from the cafeteria.
News
so
article.
whatever.
But-
Retired teacher
I guess
arrested for
well, what are they
5
going to do
pounds.
with it, really?
Nothing.
But I didn't even know until after the fact. It was already in my car. I mean, I'll return the cheese if they really want it that bad.
They don't.
Yeah,
They don't.
Probably,
They
probably
really don't.
not.
Yeah.
But back to
So,
what
anyway.
Meg did for you. She reached out to your friends.
She did. She reached out to my friends and made this video that I have yet to see the whole thing, and about basically, wishing me well and how
Aw, so
how well deserved
sweet.
it is and all that. It was really
did
nice.
she make a video? out
Yeah,
of-
it's a video. I
Wait,
have it on my
Did she
phone.
read like the stuff we wrote? Because I would have made a video for you.
I don't like I said, I haven't listened to all
Ah,
of it because it was so
okay.
hard to. But she reached out to I know Jen Boyer and Robin. She reached out to you guys too.
Yeah.
Meg,
She's the
stop!
best.
This is such a huge surprise. That's
Wait.
why I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh,
hold
I'm
on.
ruining the surprise right now.
No, you're really not though, because I know there's a video and I started to watch and listen to it today at our staff luncheon. But then like I said, 4 people are like, "Oh, Patty," blah, 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 and they were so sweet. So I said, "All right, I'll just watch this later. I'll hit pause." So I haven't watched the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
So
All right.
am I gonna cry?
Yeah,
probably.
You'll cry. You'll laugh.
Oh my God, does Richie
Yeah.
have a comment in there? Because
I
Richie's
don't
not.
know. I don't know.
He's like, you're 11,000 posts on Facebook every day.
Well,
Gotta love
but, I
Richie.
mean, that didn't retire. Like you'll still be posting regularly.
Yeah, oh, of
correct?
course. Yeah. So
If not, probably more
Megan
now.
Megan did a great job. I feel really bad now, but it's not like I didn't want to listen to it. It just didn't lend itself. And I thought, I'm going to cry. I'll do it when I'm by
All right,
myself.
so you'll update us on that when you come back from.
She looked like she
Florida.
was reading, though. She must have wrote it down. And it was 2 minutes long. I was like, 2 minutes?
So she probably was reading everyone's
Everyone's
like,
thing.
Okay.
Oh, my God. What
I
a great
wish,
kid.
Like
I'm so proud of
I
her.
wish I thought I would have like sent a goofy video.
Well,
with
Megan, I
my-
guess, made the video of all and like read all your stuff, but I didn't even get to read. Like it was her own thing, and then I had to pause it, and so I'll just do it later, and then
All
I'll have to shout out. Have a big party as a thank you.
Well, we love you, Meg, and
I love you, Meg.
next time you're in town, like you need to be on the panel here.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know when she's coming.
I'm inviting you. Okay.
I was just there to see her. I had a rock star awesome time too.
Oh yeah, you went. To,
Oh my God, we went. I made her go on the Pedal Tavern, and we went to.
That's so much fun.
It's a blast. We got to get one around town here.
I'm going to
Where would it
Nashville.
go?
I don't know, but I,
know
would pedal
where
around.
we go.
Let's just pedal
Go
down.
Route 6.
No, you know where we go down Farnsworth Avenue.
Yes.
Oh, actually,
That
that's
would be
not
a
That
good
bad
little-
idea, right?
That would be a good little pub crawl, kind of
It
like
would.
circle.
That
You
would.
bring your own booze on it.
Yeah.
So there's a cooler in the center. You bring
Oh.
your own booze, and at least that's how they do it in Nashville.
And you
Okay.
And then the driver is your bartender. So then,
Yeah.
like she or he will turn around and like say who needs a refill, and they'll give you your stuff. And
It's like the tiki boat.
Yes.
But on a bike.
can
Oh,
we
when
go
you
on the
bring your
tiki
own thing.
boat? Have you been on the
Yes.
tiki boat?
Do it. I've never done it, but let's do
I want
it.
to do the tiki boat.
I'll go. I think it's pretty expensive, and you
I
have
think
to
it is,
bring
too, and
all
you
of
have to
your
bring
own
your own alcohol.
alcohol and food,
So,
but still, like
I
it
don't
would
care.
still be a fun day.
It's an experience.
What do I love more than day drinking? Day drinking on the water. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
I'm all about that. I've been wanting to do that tiki boat cruise for
I
how many
know.
years now?
I love it. So when I go down the shore with my best friend and her husband,
Not
we-
Tracy.
my other best friend. No, I'm just kidding. So where they anchor, where we anchor at the sandbar, there's always like if we're there all day, you'll see like all the tiki boats coming and going. And
Yes.
it's so fun.
yeah. They have the pedal cycle thing in
They do.
LBI. We did that, but
Right,
you don't
you
bring your
did.
own. You don't bring your own liquor on that. Like you
did it. It was a
drive
bar
to the pub
hop,
crawl.
right?
Yeah. You drive like from location to location.
I think there's
you go have a
different
drink, and then they
The
retrieve
pedal
you,
tavern
and you
took
go
us to
the
one
next
bar. Like you could get a special or something.
Oh,
one bar
okay.
a stop, but you couldn't take your drink from the bar back onto the pedal tavern in
Makes
Nashville.
sense. Yeah.
Because you can't have it on the street or something like
I'm
that.
sure
whatever.
we had our drinks. I'm 100% positive. I wasn't even pedaling.
Here we are.
Wait, people like, I mean, what you don't know is that it goes whether you're pedaling or not.
Here we are.
And everybody was like pedaling their asses off.
Yeah, they lose their minds and they become human jukeboxes because they're singing to
And
I
I
know.
was just like,
I love it.
It
not
was a lot of
pedaling
fun.
at all. Well, that's awesome.
Lots of fun.
Real quick though, I want to know: did you always know that you wanted to be a teacher when you grew up?
No, I wanted to be a lawyer.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, kind of what you are going to be
Doing now lends itself to that, yeah.
It does, and
Yeah.
I love listening to you when you put your
Like my hat on and
your
say,
union
yeah,
hat
you
on.
can't do
Like
that.
you should hear her. You're very
Some of the stuff.
passionate about it.
Yes.
It's awesome. I love
you.
when you talk shop. Like I can't get enough of
yeah,
it.
I mean, I can't obviously tell everybody's secrets out in public or, that kind of thing. But, like, I enjoy the negotiation of it.
Yeah.
And
you're
say,
good at
okay,
it.
here's what's happened, and like that meet in the middle,
Yeah.
because even though you have a book, so to speak, to go by, like these are all the things you've agreed to. Sometimes you have to work outside of that in order to get done what needs to get done.
Right.
So,
Yeah, of
and it's sometimes you got to convince people of that. I'm like, listen, like I realize that, but like
Listen.
if it's going to go really badly for you if you
You're really
don't
good
do,
at this,
like,
and I love it. Like you light up when you talk about
Oh,
it.
thank you.
And like definitely it's your calling. So
Yeah, I
all the
never thought
best.
I'd
You're
be here.
gonna do great at
Thank you.
this.
I hope so, because I do walk around sometimes going, I don't really know what I'm doing.
You'll figure it
Hold
out.
on.
I think-
Or I'll
yeah.
say that
You
like I
do.
operate on what common sense I have, like I joke about what little common sense I have. I go, oh, that doesn't sound right. Like let's try this,
No, you
No,
got
it's
this.
great. I love it when somebody is talking about their passion, and you can really tell. Like
Yeah.
you light up.
I do. I
You
love
see
it. I
that
do love
like
it.
twinkle in their eye, and I love when I get to witness that. So you're gonna be
I love
great.
it.
Well,
It's
good
fun.
luck. When does that officially begin?
My official title starts July 1. So
Oh,
So you only have like a week off.
I only have a week, right? So I've been the vice president for 5 years, and
Oh,
so
okay.
under the same president. So it's a seamless transition. It
Okay.
should be. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
But it's still his time, even though like everything's changing over, and like tomorrow we have things to do to change things over. In the
Got it.
office
So
and
even
stuff
though
like that.
you're
Yeah.
done teaching and you haven't yet started this new position, you're still
I'm still
vice
doing it.
president.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. So I still have things to do. Like we have a meeting tomorrow at 9:30. I have one Friday at 4.
You don't even get like one day off.
I
after
don't mind. It's
retirement?
fine. It's not a big deal.
It's not the whole day, right?
No, it's
one
not.
meeting.
Like that's
Oh,
not
I
a big
can't even
deal.
tell you, like, after your meeting tomorrow, go, like, to the beach because it's going to be
gonna
crappy.
rain.
But I do get to make my own hours, sort of. Which
Oh,
is
that's
nice.
awesome.
That's great.
And if I need a day where I'm like, oh, I could work from home if I want. Like, so there's that too.
No, that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Work-life balance.
It's more flexible, definitely, than teaching. That will be hard to get. My life has been by the bell for so long.
Yeah.
That
Like such a steady routine and schedule.
listen, I go to the bathroom at the same time every day because you're trained to, like down to that minute detail, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
now, I'm like that was one of the first things I said. I'm like, I could go to the bathroom whenever I want.
Anytime
Like
you
this is
want.
great. Like I don't have to hold
Yeah.
it if I don't want to.
No, that's awesome.
Oh
Well,
my
it makes me
gosh.
think of, like, when we were working in the office, we would discuss what we're going to do for lunch at the same time every day.
Right.
It's 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because lunch is going to be not that long thereafter. You
And
gotta
we
make
need
a decision.
at least an hour to like ponder
To get
that and
everyone to
figure it
agree
out.
on one location.
Exactly. And then,
No.
another half hour to
But no,
peruse the
then,
menu.
like, switching over and working from home or, you know,
Right.
it's like, I could eat lunch whenever I want.
It's great, right?
I could go to the
Wait,
bathroom.
we can eat lunch at home?
You can eat lunch at home. You said
What?
What?
you haven't done that.
No, I have, but I mean,
just so
typically
busy.
I don't take like my lunch. Like I'm working
Oh,
through
no,
it.
I'll
You're
eat at
eating
my
as you go along.
computer.
Right.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah, yeah.
Like
So-
I don't stop and have lunch usually.
I have a
Like,
question
I've
about
got
that.
too much to do.
Like, do you have a schedule? Like, I'm going to start work at this time and end at this time?
Or 9 to
does-
5.
Okay, I was just wondering. 'cause,
I
like,
mean, for
Opal's
me,
calling me.
my every day is different. I'm out in the field. I have appointments. I'm
But
here,
typically, our boss expects us to check in or to clock in, start working at 9.
Okay.
And be
Finish by
available.
5. Be available until 5.
there. So, yeah, or yeah,
But then, like, with me and Tracy, if we have showings, we could be working
Later.
any hour of
Right.
the day.
We-
weekends,
earlier, right?
Earlier, later.
Yeah.
It's really there's no.
So
That's going to take some getting used to for me.
Yeah, you'll
You know,
be
the
fine
flexibility
with
of
that.
it.
Yeah.
But I
I
always
love
wondered,
it.
like, if I used to say, when we taught from home, right, when the kids were home
Right.
from school, and I'm like, okay, I can throw laundry in, like, and that, if I didn't have a class coming on, right, and I had my break or whatever.
No, that's the best part of working
Right.
from
Like, and
home,
I'm like, oh, I
for
can
sure.
mop a floor, or I could do this. Like, I got a lot done, but like, I also felt off kilter because it wasn't what I was
Yes.
used to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I often wondered, like, if I had to work from home all the time, like, do you have a schedule so that you can keep yourself?
So,
Do you know what-
yes.
does that make sense?
It does, but I think
'Cause I feel like I'd
the
be like,
longer we've
"This is my
worked from
face."
home, at what now, almost 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier to be able to be like, okay, I'm in a good place to pause. Let me go switch my laundry real quick. Can have
Gotcha.
that 5-minute break. Because if we're in the office, I would take that 5 minutes to go make a coffee anyway.
Right. That's true.
You know what I mean? So let me just run down, switch my laundry.
Are you more productive because you work at home? You think?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the office, I would find any excuse to get up from my desk, go chat with Tracy, go chat with anybody.
Right.
Like, but being home and being able to work from my couch if I wanted to,
Right.
or, my home office, or like have my dogs with me.
Right.
I personally find it more productive.
Gotcha.
for me.
I have completely abandoned my office, and I basically usually work from the island every
so you
day.
never have to go
So-
back to the office. Like, do you ever have to go into the
Yeah,
office
yeah.
and work?
Yep, whenever.
Occasionally here and there, but we've downgraded our office, so we're in a small satellite office,
Right.
Yeah.
and we just go in as needed if we need to.
It really is the best of both worlds. We are
It
lucky.
is, yeah, very lucky.
That's I'm something I'm going to have to get used to when I do work from home because I know when my most productive hours are. Like I get up early
Yeah.
and I am good to go till about 1 p.m. and then I hit a wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hit a
It's
wall all the
3
time.
p.m. for me. The 3 p.m. slump.
The
Yeah,
slump.
you need a
Yeah.
nap. Like you need a good combat nap around that time. It's just 20 minutes.
Well, you're going to do great.
Thank you.
Big congratulations to you.
know, big change.
We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
And might just consult you for legal advice.
I don't know about that. Let's not throw that out there in the universe.
Disclaimer: she's
I'm
not
not
an
an
attorney.
I'm not an attorney, but I have attorneys that I can get really quickly if I need them.
That's great. She's got a guy.
I got a guy.
She's got a couple guys.
If anyone has a guy, it's these two over here.
You got a guy
Gosh,
for
I know,
that.
Tracy knows everybody.
So do you.
Mayor of Hamilton.
Wait, when we go out
That's
somewhere
true,
together.
We always know people. I do know a lot of people, but that's what we get for living now where we grew
We
up.
grew up,
That's
right.
So,
true.
yeah.
Well, I always say, like, every time I go out with Tracy, I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting here while she says hi to like the whole restaurant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, no, do not be sorry. It's just funny. I always say you're the mayor.
like
And then if I go out with you
like
and
it.
your brother at the
I'm
same
a talker.
time.
I love like talking to people. Everybody's got a story. Like
I know.
I love that.
Both of you and John both. I went out with John and Melissa the one time, and it was like he had to say hi to everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, you Danitos.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Yeah,
That's when
we're-
he
we're
came up to me
talking.
in ShopRite. I had no idea who he was.
That
He's like,
was
"Are you on that
great.
podcast?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
I'm already
I was like, "It was
recognized.
1 week. What happened?"
Oh, wait, will the podcast be a conflict of interest with your position?
Oh.
No, but I wouldn't come out here and say something stupid and get
Right.
myself
You
in
know-
trouble either,
you
right?
know
Like
what
I know
you're
what to
doing.
say,
It's
right?
not
You
your
know what to
first
say, right?
rodeo. You know what to-
Right.
you-
It's not like I could say, "Hey, guess what happened at work today?"
Right,
Like
exactly.
I can't do that, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And
that's
some of the
cool.
None
kids
of us
watch too, so
can.
sometimes you got to be. I'm mindful of that as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Don't say anything
First
stupid.
day of summer today.
I know.
This is disgraceful. I want a refund. It is.
Oh snap! It
60
is
I
the
wanna
first.
It is 60 damn degrees, rainy, windy,
Yes,
cold.
and it's not going to be nice tomorrow either. I don't think.
all week.
Apparently all week.
Get out, even into the weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rainy all week.
Stop.
Hold on, let's.
Check
Rain
the weather.
every day on my
I
vacation.
mean, I wanna go to the
Rain
beach.
every day, but here in Hamilton.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, highs in the 80s, but lows in the low 60s.
That's awful. I
Global
sunburned
warming.
myself so bad the other day.
Why? How?
Okay, so Saturday, right? I decided because Sunday on Father's Day, because my kids go with their dads, like, and I'm by myself, which I'm fine with. I have no problem. I like to go to the beach on Father's Day, right?
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
go by myself, read a book.
Which
okay.
beach?
I usually go to Belmar. So Saturday, I thought, now the back half, I think I've lost pigment back there. Like, never tans.
Lost.
Pigment.
Where did it go?
I don't know, but like I never tan. Like the back of my legs are white every year. So I said, I'm going to go down to the pool.
Well, because you're probably just like laying like this.
Well,
in a
I usually
chair.
right, but I
You're
try to
gonna-
flip over and I still nothing. I just so frustrating. So I go down to the pool and I'm like, you know what? Let me just lay on my stomach for like 5-10 minutes, get a little right.
Ooh.
I fell asleep.
Oh no!
Right, like 45 minutes later, woke up, drool, everything. Right, I was like, guys,
And you have a
full on
line, the red line.
I was like, oh my God, right. So I flip over, and it was cool out Saturday, but it was sunny, right?
Yes.
So I wasn't even feeling like burned. So I flip over, I'm reading a book, I flip back over again.
Oh, no.
Okay, I was like, oh, let me even it out. So now I go home and I put my workout clothes on because I'm going to go to ShopRite and come home and exercise. And I'm like, my legs are really hot in the back. Right? I was
Oh,
like, what is
God.
going on? So I come home from ShopRite. I go, I better take a look. It was so red from like the bottom of my butt all the way down. I was like,
and then it's like you can see the line.
oh, it was horrible.
Right?
And now it's like starting to itch and everything. Oh, my God.
Oh.
So it doesn't hurt, but the back of my knees and trying to walk after that, I was like, what did you do?
Oh no.
Yeah.
It was painful. I had trouble on Sunday walking. It was ridiculous.
Oh my
I
goodness.
looked so stupid. It was crazy. A lot of
Wow.
solar cane, a lot of aloe.
Jeez, how was it your back too? Because that's the worst when it's your back. and
Yeah,
you
my
can't
upper
reach
back,
it
but it
to
wasn't
scratch it and-
quite as bad. It's really the back, like my upper, like my thighs.
Well,
Back
because
of
that
my
probably
thighs.
doesn't get as much sun, so
Ever.
it's probably easier to
Right.
burn.
Well, listen, they'll tan now. There's pigment there. Trust me. So,
that
fully
pigment came back real
pigmented.
quick.
I know. So anyway,
Vacation plans. So who's got vacation plans? Anybody?
negative Ghost Rider.
I don't.
Now my son's going on the Alaskan cruise with my parents.
That's so
Oh.
cool.
Yes,
That
I
is
was.
awesome.
I know, and I was going to go. It's like a whole family vacation, and I said, no, it's a really bad time with this new position. School will be starting. I need to be there because that, like, the issues happen in August,
Yeah.
you know. So my dad's like, Mark can go, right? I'm like, okay.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm like, he's going on the Alaskan cruise. I'll be in
That's,
Hamilton.
I've heard such good things about the Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, they were trying to plan excursions and things like that on Sunday.
Well, I hope they're not planning a submarine ride.
No, what is going on with that? I was like, what happened? Debbie sent me a meme about that today. It was very inappropriate, but
I've been so intrigued by this since the news broke. I can't. It's like
Well,
it's
now
like
it's-
watching a
I
train
didn't
wreck.
hear
right?
about
Didn't
it.
they lose? Was this the submarine that got lost? They couldn't find it and
Yeah.
had 70 hours worth
No,
of
it's
air.
still
Yeah,
lost.
it's
It's
still
still
lost.
lost. Well, then it's more
They-
than 70 hours
No,
later.
I
They
think
got to be
they're
dead.
like just running
They'll
out.
run
like
out
it's
in the morning.
in the morning.
They're going to run out of air in the morning.
Because they went
I
down
c-
what,
I think I get
Sunday
it.
night.
How?
I don't know that I want to suffocate like that. So I think
There's
that.
no way to end it in the.
No,
If you've seen
apparently-
pictures of the thing.
Isn't this like the one
No,
that cost
apparently
$250,000 to go down
Yes,
and see the
yes,
Titanic or something?
Running out of oxygen, you just fall asleep. I don't think it's
Really? All right,
Yeah.
that's okay then.
It's not like a.
Drowning like a.
It's
I
literally
really
you
wish
just go
my
to
brother
sleep.
would weigh in. He served on submarines. I
Oh,
want to know if
weigh
this is
in.
true.
Come on.
But I've
we
seen
need to know
so
this.
many. I didn't hear a thing about it until Tracy told me Tuesday, because I was off Monday. Everywhere now. Can't go on TikTok, Instagram,
Oh.
Facebook.
So sad
All
though.
day, I was
Nothing.
trying to get an
What
update
person
on
had
it.
$250,000 to go down to see the
Two
Titanic?
people.
Three.
Who
There's
are
three.
they?
There's
Do we
5
know who they
people.
are?
So one was like the richest person in like Iran or something, or Syria or something like that.
See, you
and
have all
his
this
son.
money.
And then there was another billionaire, but then one of the other people was the owner and creator of the company who made the
Now,
submarine.
have you seen footage of this
I have
It's
not.
Like
vessel?
the game
No.
controller. It's like a PlayStation controller that.
That's what moves the submarine?
It is. There's
And they
one
thought-
button in it. There's one button. It's like an elevator. You push the button.
Yeah.
It goes
Was
down.
it the maiden voyage for this thing too?
No, but
All right.
they
Apparently
communicate
not.
via cell phone, apparently,
Oh my
But you
God.
can only
There's-
communicate via cell phone
when you're above
when
water.
you're only a certain.
Correct.
like-
That makes perfect sense.
and then someone was saying that like the lights inside the cabin were bought at like Camping
Camper
World.
World.
Camper
I
World.
saw.
Stop it.
I
Is that
watched
true?
an interview.
Where's
oh
my brother?
With
God,
the guy who went down, right?
I watched an interview with the guy who made it, and yeah, he said I ordered these from Camper World.
Stop it.
And the bathroom situation. Where do you go to
Where's
the
the
bathroom?
bathroom?
There has to be a
So
bathroom,
there
there,
is
isn't there?
no. It
Well, 'cause
is
you're only
about
supposed to be gone
as
for a couple hours.
big
I
as
think.
these
You
two
still should have a
tables
bathroom.
together. It's so small. It's very small.
It's a
Like, I
small
could
vessel.
never-
Very small.
So small. The bathroom is a urinal that you would find like in the hospital.
Okay.
That's the bathroom.
Like a little thing.
Oh, really?
A plastic
Cup.
I gotta send you guys this video. It's-
First of all, all right, I need to
Unreal.
wrap my head around the realities of this situation. So these people paid $225,000.
250.
50. Okay.
Each.
It's $250,000 to go on a vessel that has no bathroom. Okay. Is
PlayStation controller as
it's
a remote.
controlled by
That's right.
PlayStation remotes. Okay, and the lights were bought at Camper World.
Yes.
All right,
to
so
go see a shipwreck that you can see a 3D video image of
There's
anywhere on Google.
millions
To go down and
of
see the
videos on
Titanic,
YouTube. There's
that's been underwater for 100 and almost 10 years.
Yes.
Right? Does anybody see anything wrong with this picture?
All of it.
I mean, make it make sense.
Right.
Make
It doesn't even
make
make sense. Like
Nothing
they didn't
about
think ahead
this
of
makes
time. Like,
sense.
are they well, they don't. They're dead now, I guess. But I mean, like, are you headless? You're gonna pay all that money,
Well,
and a
so-
PlayStation controller is taking you
right.
all that way. It was not a safe venture.
So-
was there any other successful trips
So,
of this?
well,
think
no.
there were 2
I think
others?
there were 2 others, but one of them I think came back after
That
a
was
couple
not enough to
hours.
make me go.
I think one came back after a couple hours because of some like mechanical issues. But it was funny
I'm
'cause
just. I'm
I saw a
perplexed.
TikTok
I mean,
and it was
if
like,
it does not say U.S. Navy, like SS something, I'm
Right.
not going in
no,
it.
but then I
am
watched
not
the whole
going in it.
thing that was like a whole news article that was like there's only like 3 vessels that can make it as far as the Titanic. Like that deep. Like even like military grade submarines sometimes can't even go that
I'm
deep.
asking my brother right now. I'm texting him.
You ask
But
him.
I love
Tell him to call
love-
in and weigh in on this. Let's talk
can you
about
call,
that.
Can you
I
call me
love
about
the
this vessel?
memes and all the TikToks that are like, you rich
might say bad
people,
words, though.
that
Hold on.
money burns a hole in your pocket. And it's like, you open these sarcophaguses and then everyone dies. You want to go to Egypt and the pyramids and everyone
I
dies.
think you sent me that.
I think I did.
That was great.
On the Titanic disaster.
It's like, you want to go to the Titanic and everyone dies.
And why do you want to go to the Titanic? That's like
I should have just
sacred
called him. Why
ground,
did
I
I
feel
text
like,
him? I
at
could have
this
just
point.
called
We
him.
could have put him on the air.
Don't
And
you feel like the Titanic is like sacred ground now? Like,
yeah,
it's
leave
like,
it alone.
Yeah,
so
leave
many
those
people
people
died.
be.
It is an underground
Oh, leave it
cemetery.
alone.
Yeah, just leave.
Essentially.
Right, right. Just you're right. They have 3D tours that you can watch on YouTube. There is no need for this. We're
Google-
calling him. I need
Google
to know.
Earth.
With all of this, and I think I told you, there's only 2 things
Hold on.
that really terrify the living heck out of me, and that is deep sea
Yeah.
Okay.
and outer space.
All right, let's see what he says.
Deep sea and outer space.
He might
I
not
don't want
answer.
to do any of it.
Let's see what we get. Why is it? Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Answer the phone.
You're live on air, Robert.
Robert, so he might not answer that. I don't know what he's up to.
All right. Well, while we're reading,
Robert,
What?
listen, I'm on the podcast.
You're live on air.
You're live on the air right now.
Hi.
I'm live on air, huh?
You are. You're live on air. And we're talking about this whole Titanic thing. These people, I'm hearing they paid $250,000 to go on a vessel where the lights were bought at, what was the place called?
Camper World.
Camper World. It's operated by PlayStation controllers. And what was the other thing? It has no toilet. So only 2 other vessels made it down.
That's
2 other successful
well,
trips.
like there's only
On that one
a
vessel.
handful. That trip, yeah. But there's only a handful of actual submarine vessels that can make it that deep.
Is that true?
True.
See?
So what makes these people think they can build something that can go down there when the United States military, do they have something that can go down there that deep?
Like, what do you mean? Does the military have some like a rescue vehicle?
Like, do you have a submarine that can make it down to the Titanic?
I
It's
can
classified
neither confirm nor
information.
deny that the United
It's
States has a-
classified.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
But I can't imagine that many people do if this rescue or search mission is so like no one can go down there to find them.
Then what? I don't understand. I mean,
There's-
let me put it to you this way: can they build something and that can safely go to the Titanic? That's what I'm
well, yeah,
asking.
'cause
Can
it's a-
something
yes,
be
yes.
built?
Anything can be built, Pat.
He said, "You know what? This is
No,
useless."
we already confirmed that there are only a handful of submarines that can make it down as far and
That
deep
is
as
true.
Do you
as
think
That's
they'll
true.
find it in time? No? Or do you think it imploded? What's your take?
That if they did,
No. Like, do you think it imploded? Is it even...
I don't think they're gonna find them.
if they're hearing banging noises, they might still be alive. But
Oh, the
I
banging
don't know what the
noises.
hull's pressure rated for. If it's been down there once before, then it probably did not implode.
So do you think there's a chance that they could be rescued?
Slim.
Oh.
Really?
I think I read somewhere it was like a 1% chance.
Okay, I have another question real quick. So when they lose oxygen, are they going to suffocate or are they just going to go to sleep and then suffocate?
They'll go to sleep and probably freeze to death.
Yeah.
Get out,
that's what I just
freeze.
told you.
Why freeze?
It's
Cold
so
down there.
Because
so
it gets
cold
cold
down
down
there.
there, so if all their power's off, it's really cold down there, and depending on how long they're down there, they'll just fall asleep, because it's cold. That's generally what happens.
I think
All right, is that
losing-
painful? I need to know
No,
if
I
it's
think it's
painful.
I
No,
think
you
it's the
can go to
least
sleep.
painful way of dying.
Like, you're
Okay.
so tired you can't even keep your eyes open, probably.
All right.
And if they were to implode, they die so fast they don't even know.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. This was very helpful information
Thank
for
you.
everybody out there listening to us.
Thank you
this
for
evening.
neither confirming nor denying anything.
We appreciate your input. Thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
So, yeah, so the
What?
theory is
Oh.
if a submarine implodes, the pressure increases so fast and so great that the temperature rises because it's directly proportional, temperature and pressure, that you actually get incinerated. You don't drown. You
Oh.
burn to death instantly.
Burned. Please tell me that's instant, that you don't feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's instant. It happens before you know it.
Whoa.
And you pass out, really. So
Incinerated before you drown. That's...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I almost wish I didn't know that. I just want to go to sleep then. If I have to choose, I'll just go to sleep.
And freeze to death.
And
without
freeze to death.
pain or anything.
Yeah, without any pain or
I
anything
mean, I
like
guess
that.
incineration is
yeah,
like no
because I
pain.
think that's what happened to the people on the Kursk. I think they froze to death.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
man.
shame. That's sad, though. It is really sad.
It is sad.
This
you
is,
know,
I mean, $250,000 should have saved them from,
I know, but I mean, they
But
knew the risks.
the owner and the CEO and the builder even said safety is not our main concern. He
What the
literally
hell? You're
was
going
on
all
an
that far?
interview saying
Look,
that.
these people...
safety. I wonder if they signed a waiver. Like
Yes,
That's like
they
Thomas
did.
the Tank Engine at the end of the book. It said, "Safety is our first concern."
Ah.
No, the one guy who went on there said that it mentioned like potential death at least 3 times just on the first page of the waiver.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so
I don't
does
know.
skydiving, but people still do that every day. Like, I
yeah,
don't understand
but lots
that.
of people have skydived. This vessel only went down twice before. It was just not well
I just-
tested, in
why
my
are
opinion.
these people participating in this
Yeah,
risky
it's
behavior?
it's been. I guess it has a bad history.
Clearly. I mean, it's got a 33% chance of death rate right now. It's been free trips.
Wow.
All right.
Well-
Thanks for all the info.
You're welcome.
All right.
You all have a good night.
All right.
You
See you
too,
later.
bye.
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 I mean, it's a shame.
We had to phone a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Our lifeline. It's a shame, that the whole situation, but we have to make light of it. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I know.
But
I feel bad.
think
There's
that's also,
families
I
out there
was
and I'm
reading
laughing about
something,
it.
and I think that's also why the rescue missions can only go so far because a lot of the countries that have the submarines, they're not equipped to go as deep. And that's why they
Wow.
can't go down and like see if they're even down there.
Right. Right. So that's it. Like you're fending for yourself. Well, you know what? I hope, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, like if they're down there and they're not coming back, right? Like let their
Yeah.
transition be peaceful and
But
painless.
Yes.
I forgot, your brother did say the banging. So it has been reported that the
So-
sonar planes
Right.
have been hearing banging and they think it might be the submarine with them banging.
I remember him
inside.
mentioning something about that Sunday when I saw him. So
Do
that's just sad.
you guys know about OSearch? Like OCEARCH?
What is that?
They
No, since I
tag
don't know
and you
what it
can
is.
track sharks.
Oh, yes. I love doing
Really?
that.
Yeah, so I always do that. I love like.
I love
where
to
the
see what sharks
are.
are in New Jersey.
I know. I love to see
I
what
bought
sharks are right
Mark something.
outside
It
of
was
the
like-
Barnegat Inlet, so
Yeah.
I can get freaked out and not want to go
I
in the
feel
water.
like I got Mark something where you like could go online and like track your own shark or
Oh,
whale
it's so
or
cool.
something.
This OSearch site, it's OCEARCH, and it'll tell you like where the shark last pinged. And, like you can follow all the sharks and everything.
That's cool.
But this guy today said that there were 2 sharks pinging right where the Titanic is.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, right where the wreck
Well,
is.
you know,
And but, like, is there a megalodon down there too? Like, it's crazy.
how far? You know what? That's another question. How far deep is the Titanic?
I have
wondering
no
like
idea.
how many.
Oh, okay.
We
so
could
I've
Google that, I
watched
guess, right?
many.
12,000 mile? No, 12,000
The
feet.
miles, wow.
I
That's
mean,
like Jesus.
No, and apparently it's deeper
Come out
than
the
even
other side.
like the blue whale will go. It's like
even down there. Well, that's a shame. But yeah, like these risky, like the riskiest thing I'm doing is climbing up a 6-foot ladder. Like even that's like
12,500 feet or 3,800 meters.
12,900 feet.
that's pretty deep.
That is pretty deep.
Wow.
Who was on here? We were talking about skydiving. Who was it? Do you remember? Towards the beginning when we did the show.
Maybe my brother, he's going diving with the sharks, and he's
That's
taking my
what it was.
son, and I'm
Yes.
not happy about
He's
it.
taking Noah?
Yes.
That's
dive
so
with the sharks?
fun.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Now I forget. Remember I asked the dumbest question that night. He's like, "Are you in the cage? Is the shark in the cage?" I'm very confused.
I do. I remember that.
I was like, so
Shark
we
in
were
the
like,
cage? Yeah,
I'm
they-
like, what are we petting the shark? What are we
They
doing?
put a shark in the cage.
Wait,
No.
but speaking of all this, have you guys seen the videos of the orcas that attack the boats for fun?
There's like a whole
A whole pod of orcas that have learned the behavior as a game to attack these boats.
How did they figure that out?
I guess they're just smart.
That's terrifying.
Scientists think that this one orca was injured during like a boat,
Right.
was struck by a boat, and she was angry. And they all learned how to attack these boats.
It's like Jaws.
Yeah, but the
I
thing is, they're
remember.
saying
My God.
and the scientists think that it's a game to them because orcas are very like predator attacking whales.
Right.
But there's no, like, not one scenario where they've attacked humans.
They just wanna attack
sink
the
the
boat.
boats. They just like will jack up the boats.
Oh my
but will
God.
not do anything to
Where
the
is
humans.
this happening?
I forget.
In
I have to-
California, I
think
think
it's
on the West Coast.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
then I'm not going out there.
But I mean, still, there is something a little eerie about being in the ocean in a boat, and like you see the whales, and you like really.
I don't
think,
need it to come too close. That would freak
You
me
really
out.
think for a minute, like, wow, like I am.
You're
in
vulnerable.
Mother Nature. These whales are gigantic.
You're in their
much
house.
bigger than my boat. Like, all right, let's turn around. Let's go back to the bay.
My
It's a
God.
little creepy. I mean, it's so. It's beautiful though to see
bet.
them like that, but a little creepy.
Did I ever tell you about the time I took a paddle boat into the bay?
You took a paddle boat
Pedal
into
boat,
the
you
bay?
know, little pedal boats.
Yeah.
Last summer. Yeah, it was stupid.
From where?
Yeah, it was stupid.
That's a
So
lot of
a friend of
paddling.
mine has a house in Forked River, right?
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
lagoon and everything. So it was me and my friend Trisha, and Trisha's wife. Anyway, so we all went
You
down. for a big-
paddled through the lagoon?
Oh, wait, this is how stupid we are. So we get in the paddle boat, right? And so anyway, we get in there, and we didn't realize you needed to put seat backs in them. We just thought we just sat in it. We're like, all right, whatever.
Oh,
So we're like
no.
pedaling away, and then my friend Nikki, she's like, you two are idiots. You don't even have the backs to the seat. So we had to turn around and come back because we get them. So we're paddling through the lagoon. I'm like, oh, this is so nice, you know. And
Start
Trisha goes,
going.
what's out there? I'm like, I don't know. I said, but I go, the water's changed, like the color's different.
Say it, Tracy, they're
Because it went
gonna-
from like green to blue, right?
What?
What are they gonna do?
Fuck around and find out.
We did. That's exactly what happened. So I said to Trisha, I go, I don't think we're supposed to be out there. She's like, there's no signs that says we can't.
No signs say no paddle boat.
There's no lifeguard stopping us.
So off we go, and then like you take on water, like you're in the bay and there's waves, and like so now there's water coming into this. How stupid we are! Though.
Wait, your paddle boat was
In the
taking
pedal boat,
on
in
water?
the little pedal boat, our little feet are
Oh,
going.
my
So I
goodness.
used I had one of those like big water bottles, and I dumped it, and I was using it to like take out the water of the boat. Wait, this is how stupid we are. So now we're going to. So we get back into the lagoon area. People are watching us. No one's offering help, and here's why: because when we finally got back to Nikki's house, we literally could have gotten out of the pedal boat, stood up. And used the ropes and walked back if we had to.
It's like
we had no idea. I
Tracy.
know. Her husband came home and went, all right, where's Gilligan and the skipper? Because,
Oh my goodness.
and we were so stupid. We're like, let's do it again. Let's just see.
That is so funny.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so funny.
Even like the marina where my boat is, the
Oh.
water is like less than 6 feet. Sometimes it's even lower.
Right.
When the tide is out. But
Yeah, no, it was
somebody
like 3
was saying
feet
a
deep.
guy fell in the other day, and he was swimming like he was in shark-infested waters, and they were like, "Calm down, just stand up." And he stood up, and everything was okay.
Oh,
but-
she was like, Pat, scoop it
forget
out
that.
faster. Like, we were like.
Oh my gosh!
And
That's
the neighbors
great.
were probably going, let's just watch these two idiots, like,
Right.
you know, screw around. And yeah, that's what happened. It was great.
All right, so Google says the orca attacks happen in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Europe,
Really?
off Europe. Okay.
Well,
I
why
thought it
are
was
they all the way
California.
over in California then?
near the Mediterranean Sea. I think Tracy gave you fake news.
I did.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
was starting rumors.
Well, it happens. That's what happens when you watch TikTok, and we use that as a barometer
That's
for
right.
which we get our
It's like
news.
get my news from TikTok. So, yeah, that's what happens. All right, so I need a new summer drink. What's it gonna be?
Oh my gosh, so why yachting?
Any
I don't know.
suggestions?
I
Nothing.
haven't had anything out of the ordinary, if that's what you're looking for.
I don't want something out of the ordinary necessarily. I want
Okay, do you like gin?
maybe.
I love in the summertime, really hot by the pool, a gin and grapefruit
Really?
juice with like
Gin
a
and grapefruit.
splash
Gin
of
and
like
juice.
gin and juice, gin and grapefruit with a splash of like seltzer water.
Trade off
Really?
with my gin.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
very
what?
refreshing.
All right, I think if I can. It's hard to find though. Fresca.
Oh yeah.
Fresca soda.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So good.
It
With
is good.
tequila, Fresquila.
Really?
But tequila, the Fresca's hard to find. But you know what? That's gonna be.
I
I
bet
think
you can Amazon it.
that's
Let me
gonna be
look.
my drink. I think on vacation.
Walmart might have Fresca.
Where are you guys going anyway?
I can't say. No, I'm just kidding.
You'll have to kill me.
No, Wildwood. Just
Oh, okay.
Wildwood.
Oh, you know what I really want to try? Trader Joe's has the spicy mango lemonade.
You can get
Spicy
Fresca
mango lemonade.
on Amazon.
Do they deliver tonight?
But wait, this could be 12 pack of 12-ounce cans. It's just a lot of money for 12 cans, $24.99. What is that?
That's a
Tom
I'll
Foolery.
stretch it though, because I'll mix like regular
Right.
water with it, because
Let me
I
see if
find
it
it
can
a
be
little
delivered
sweet.
tonight. No, June 26th to 28th.
Oh,
You'd have
So
to wait.
I've been wanting to go to Trader Joe's and get the spicy mango lemonade because that would be good with like tequila
Yeah.
or Tito's. Tito's. Or
yeah, tequila.
like tequila.
And I'm looking for a new tequila too.
Wasn't that what Bob Brannigan had that night we were at Richie Michelle's, remember? Was it the rose tequila? It was that pink stuff?
Oh, Tequila Rose. Yeah, Richie
that's
had that,
awful.
right?
I think so. It was at Richie's. And
Tequila Rose?
Is that like the pink creamy stuff?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Bob Brannigan
It
drank
is-
it, Nick drank it, and the next day the two of them were hurting so bad at the football game.
Oh, they drank a lot of
They
it.
did drink a lot of
It's
it.
like strawberry
They were
quick.
sweating. It was bad.
Oh, it's so good.
So we had, what's the tequila with the mezcal Megarlo bottle?
I can't even say it like
Hold on,
charcuterie or whatever.
I don't know.
Hold on, that was really good. I had it the other day. We did a tequila tasting.
I don't know if anybody has any recommendation. Jay Moore, do you have a recommendation for tequila? I know you do.
Oh, is somebody listening to us?
Yeah, yes.
Milagro. It's the Milagro tequila.
Oh, there's
but
a lot of comments there. I didn't even see them.
Oh, look at all this.
Wow.
You are your father's children. I'm sorry. Sorry for the dead air. We're reading comments right now.
I know, we have dead time.
So,
all good.
Casamigos. Ew.
it was this one.
Girl,
Very
I
good.
can't drink Casamigos anymore.
Tracy, look, this one. Very good.
Oh, Milagro.
Milagro.
I've seen that.
Very smooth, but you have to get the one that's in the. Oh no, it's not. It's the Reposado.
Reposado.
Whatever.
Reposado.
Whatever.
Reposado. What is that?
It's the darker color tequila.
Gotcha.
Reposado. Whatever.
Jamie,
I'm not Spanish.
I cannot drink
apologize.
Casamigos. It's just, no, I can't do it anymore. It killed me last weekend.
I'm a boring drinker, but you know what though? I can't drink like I used to
I was
by any
in
stretch. of
mudslide.
imagination.
No.
Like I'll have 2 glasses of wine and I'm like, you know.
Carmela? Camarena. Do you mean
don't hold it right.
Camarena?
What is that?
See, everyone doesn't know how to say things.
Camarena. What is it?
Camarena, that's a tequila.
No,
I hear good things about Mejeño or something. It's like a woman-owned tequila company. Girl power. Yes, Camarena. That's pretty good too.
So I love the show Outlander.
Love it.
So good.
Love it.
So
Yep.
the star in Outlander, he came out with a whiskey.
Sam Hewen?
Yeah, Sam Hewen whiskey tequila, and now he has a gin. And I was like, oh, let me buy. I was gonna buy like the bulk pack of just the tequila and whiskey, $160 for both bottles. I was like,
Whoa.
woof.
That's a little.
Steve.
Yeah. Have you watched all the seasons?
Yep.
I know. So I'm so annoyed. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
So it was like, it starts streaming June 6th or whatever
I
date
know.
it
I
was,
watched
right?
it last weekend.
Right, me too. So I thought all the episodes
Oh
would be there.
no, it's like it's
It's
gonna be
one
like
episode a
normal-
week, like regular TV from 1987, right? So I'm like,
1980.
right, like, right. It's just the only difference is there's no commercials where you're going, it's back on, and somebody's
Yeah.
running to, sit on the couch and watch TV. But, yeah, so I was like, Friday, we were off. We didn't have school. So I'm like, and it was a crappy day. And I was like, I'm going to watch Outlander.
Yeah.
It was one episode. I was like, oh, come on. I thought I was going to
Teaser.
binge. I know.
I'm sorry, I'm
I
reading
know.
the comments, cracking up over here.
I loved it, though. I loved it.
Yeah. I love it all.
I loved it when they went to France. That was good when they went to
Yes.
France. Yeah, I think that was like season 3 or something, 3 or 4. And I didn't think I was going to like it because there was like this whole time travel thing when people were talking about it.
It's such a good show, and then I love the memes where it's like me wandering through the woods looking for stones.
It is good stuff. That's a great show.
It's a good show.
Can I read these comments? They're actually
Yeah,
pretty
read 'em.
hysterical. So they're like, too soon, Tracy, too soon, about the sub.
About the
And I'm
sub.
like,
It is,
it's
well, it is kind of
ridiculous.
soon. We got to give them a little
Bored
bit of time.
millionaires. And then I guess we were talking about the Titanic, and somebody said, sacred and rusty, trust the pics.
Trust the pics.
Who is Jamie Kravitz anyway?
That is my best friend in the whole entire world.
Is that a he or she?
Is she?
Hi, Jamie.
Agree, Jamie. Bored millionaires. Give me your money. I'll show you what to do with it. She sure will. She's a good time, that one. Hi, Erica. And then, she's a good time, but she drinks Casamigos. She's a 10, but drinks Casamigos.
That's hilarious.
That's George Clooney's and Matt Damon's. Right?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a.
Everyone has a tequila. We were talking about this.
Why?
Maybe
is
I
that?
should make my own.
What? Yeah.
Everyone has a tequila now.
We should do it. Oh, can we do a tasting?
Let's.
Could we do like a
let's
flight?
tasting.
Let's
We
do
could have a
tequila
flight.
tasting.
And we should only do celebrity tequilas, like the Kendall Jenner one,
Why?
818.
Yeah.
She did.
What was that?
Oh no,
Her
818.
signature move.
That was amazing. Can you do
Or
that?
not. We don't have to do all celebrity.
All right.
ones.
I think that'd be
Let's-
cool though.
I think it would
Like
be
what
fun.
were you with the root beer? Like when you know how Ruben did it with the root beer and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
tasted
yeah.
and you made a
Oh, we
decision.
should do it on air.
Yes,
Well,
that's,
that's
what
what
I'm
we
saying.
meant.
Oh, I
Oh
thought you
my
meant
But
like
we
you
each have to bring in a bottle of tequila.
Is the shark going to be in the cage or out of the cage?
Whoever,
I thought you meant like to go to like
Oh,
an
God.
establishment and like do
No.
a proper
This would be the
tequila
next
tasting.
taste.
No, like we
Instead
could
of
have
the-
do a flight like
the
right here.
flavor of the week will be tequila.
Right.
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That'd be fun.
All right.
I don't know
let's do
when,
it.
but we'll do it. We'll wait for when you're back. We're all back together because you're on vacation. I'm away, and then.
Haley said, "I smell a trip to Mexico."
Who's eating the worm?
Oh no.
No, absolutely not.
No. Do people really do that though? Isn't it alive?
Is it a gummy worm?
Isn't it an aphrodisiac?
I still don't want to eat it.
I know.
No.
All right. Should we
It's
do
not-
this flavor of
Did
the
you
week?
say it's still alive? Is it still
That's
alive?
what she said.
I don't know. I don't know. Ask him.
I asked if it was
No.
a gummy worm.
It's
How is
dead.
it
Why are we
alive?
putting a dead worm in there?
Because it
pickles.
soaks up all. It's like.
Gross.
It is gross. Like,
Yeah,
why not
no,
put like a cucumber slice or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something that
Anyway,
like a
we're-
normal food.
We're off the rails. All right,
Yeah, we're
it's
doing-
time
losing
for
our
the flavor of the week. Ruben's flavor of
Yes.
the week.
Ruben, flavor of the
Did we
week.
hit everything you wanted to hit today, Tracy?
Well, I did want to talk about my unpleasant trip to urgent care.
Oh no!
Well, it was last week. Let's do this first.
Okay, I hope nobody's on a diet.
No.
Well,
I mean, what do we have? One
Finally,
chip?
we have something a little bit healthier, of an option.
No?
Thanks, Rube.
Yeah.
These are
pop bitties, right?
Pop Bitties. Sweet potato
That's
I
what she
think
chips.
it's bites, actually.
Bites?
Yeah, I think it's bites.
Looks like bitty titties to me. I mean,
Is there two?
I'm just saying.
I would pronounce
I don't
that
know.
biddies.
It's
bitties.
bitties.
Pop Bitties.
Come on, don't you know the basic? If there's only one double consonant, it's like a long vowel. Bites versus biddies.
Well, thank you for that lesson.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to tell you that bothers me because it's like maybe it's not spelled right because that's what we're saying, biddies, right?
But
Pop
it might be
bitties?
pop bitey. No, I think it's pop biddies.
Right. Marketing, guys.
Listen,
I know.
the Downy Unstoppable box is spelled wrong.
Oh,
Unstoppable has 2 P's, not 1.
All right, so
I
never
know.
noticed.
I should
nobody
write them.
has tried these before. Pop Bitties, are these from Trader Joe's?
then that should be
Whole
ShopRite.
Foods- Oh, ShopRite, okay.
Right, the Unstoppables from Downy. I mean,
Potato
come on.
chips, Sweet and salty, maple and sea salt.
Yeah, we're going a little healthy on this
Air
one.
pop, sweet potato, and brown rice.
So, as Tracy knows, one of my favorite
right?
things is a roasted sweet potato. Savory, sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like
A little cinnamon.
So I like to
These
go
are they're
olive
Trader Joe's
oil
special.
Shop right.
the
Really?
whole
Yeah.
thing
in the healthy
is gonna-
section, though, right?
Yeah. The healthy
I'm always
section
in the
that
health
nobody
food
ever
section.
visits.
I always go there. I just bought vegetables in the health food
Oh,
section.
really?
The whole bag is gonna go flying.
Boom.
Like,
What are you doing?
You know, I never.
Help
you know,
her. Somebody
they,
help her.
They still up the potato chips in the.
That's why they're
health
healthy. You
section.
can't even open the damn bag.
Yeah.
You can't even
know,
eat
like,
them.
this
You
is
know
the
what?
diet
Right.
chips. You
They're
can't
only
open
10
them.
calories if you can open the
oh,
bag.
thank you, thank you.
This is
you
what
know.
I'm saying.
Ruben got. Look at that.
You loosened it up.
I was going to bring something in for you guys for flavor of the week.
Uh-huh.
Clusters popcorn, but I ate it all. It's really good.
Was it good? Was it
Popcorn
good?
is my favorite. Ooh, all right. This smells good,
All right.
and it's apparently sweet and salty. So
Oh, I'm going to tell you why I already like these.
why?
Because they're rounded like this, and then you can just go, like it just fits.
Okay, it's like molded here.
To your tongue, yeah, it's like almost like
Yeah.
a Pringle.
Let's see. All right. And as everybody knows,
You
we
only
give
need
this
two.
a
Two
taste
are enough.
All right, here we go.
From 0 to 10.
Oh, 10?
Good.
I would eat that all the time.
Yeah.
Is there any nutritional value? Let's see.
I
I'll
can't.
let
I
you
don't have my
determine.
glasses, so here. I can't. I won't be able to see it.
I think I would give that an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
20 grams of carbs for 1 ounce, 24 chips. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I mean, it's good. It's, you know what? It's good. It's like
Yeah.
it's not really sweet, but it's
a little
just enough.
salty.
How many?
I like it, though, the
20
sweet, the
grams.
salty.
That's terrible. I'm gonna
Oh,
just
see, I think it could be
Here.
saltier.
Here.
You
To
think so?
balance.
You're welcome.
I think it's more sweet than salty.
Yeah, it's good though. It's a good balance.
It's real sweet right
Try
in
it?
the beginning.
Yeah.
They're real sweet right at the beginning.
I give it a 10. I like it. I
This
like
would
the
also be good with a
texture.
little bit of like chili pepper on it.
Ooh.
Oh, tahini.
Mm.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
I like the texture of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's like
It fits perfectly on your tongue.
Yeah, give me another one of those. Yeah, after a couple of failures, you finally found a good one.
Next
So
episode.
everyone bombard the healthy section of ShopRite.
I'm
First
giving
one,
it a
Next-
solid 8.
Next flavor. Oh, I give it a 10.
I'm giving it a 10.
10 out of
9
10.
out of 10. I think it could be a little saltier.
I'll give it a 10. Because, maybe because I'm not a salt person.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's a lot of salt.
Pat, what'd you say?
8.
It's like kettle corn.
Okay, so 9,
I love popcorn.
8, and 10 and 10.
Yeah.
So we give it a solid 10.
All right, go out and get
You
some.
gonna rate it?
Go out.
No.
No?
Really?
No?
Go out and get some.
Not
pop
happy
Bitties.
with it?
Too sweet for me.
Too sweet?
He's not happy with it.
See, everybody's got a different.
So too sweet for you, too salty for me.
Not
No, it's
salty
too
enough.
enough for you.
Just right for me.
Just right for
I'm like
you.
Goldilocks.
And it's-
You know what it was? I
right.
really wish the sweet taste lasted. Like I felt like it kind of wore out at the end of the chip.
I think it's because of the salt.
Sure, probably right. Yeah.
Diminishes.
But that was the only reason it's good. Like I would buy them.
Longer.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely
I
buy
snack
them.
on those. And I like that. So that's the flavor of the week. Pop bitties or pop bites or
Pop something.
I'm not gonna say
Pop
It's an
Bites.
orange bag in the health food section at ShopRite.
ShopRite. At the health food ShopRite.
Go
So-
grab yourself a bag.
So next week we will not have any flavor of the week.
We're on vacation
We're on
next week,
vacation.
so
The
week
no,
after that.
no live podcast next week. But I am going to go live from wherever I may be. I'm going to go live just to,
You
have
should from
something
like
out there.
Maury's Pier or something.
Yeah, and
Or bar.
not only that, I'm going to bring back Clusters popcorn for you guys to try.
Okay.
Ooh, you sure?
Yeah, I will.
It might not. No.
It might not.
So it has to be
They
like
have
this,
it. It's on the boardwalk.
There's
There's
only
like
one for
Colonel,
each of
you
you.
can all share it. They have a location on the boardwalk in Wildwood, but they also have one in the Jackson outlets.
Oh.
So, yeah, if I eat the popcorn from Wildwood, I'll stop in Jackson.
Oh my God, if I
and
eat the
get you
popcorn.
some.
Funny.
Buy like 3 bags, huh?
I love popcorn. No, it comes like in a big container.
Oh, those.
I'm gonna get the big tin.
Yum.
Yeah, they have amazing flavors. Like
Just gonna
it's
eat
so
the big
good.
tin. We're not. We're gonna.
Come
There'll
back
be
with
no
tin can.
tasting.
Well, you use it as a drum.
An empty.
It's
trunk.
Or
empty.
she's gonna bring it and be like, "This is the flavor of the week," and open it, and it'll be like something random. And
Right.
Yeah, it's the empty container of the week.
Empty. They should put different popcorn in there or something.
It
It'd be
tastes like
completely
nothing.
different.
It tastes like absolutely
Tastes
nothing.
like
Believe it
this
or
tastes
not.
like microwave
I
popcorn,
knew you
Tracy.
don't-
Right. It was the Jiffy Pop. Remember, you used to put on the stove and the thing would.
Yeah.
Right.
There's these different flavor
That I wasn't
popcorns
allowed to have.
I was gonna bring in, but I knew that you're on a health trend, so I wasn't sure.
Well, popcorn's healthy-ish.
Healthy as well. The ones I was gonna get had like different flavors on it.
Wait, it's
Healthy-ish.
not?
What I'll do is,
What nutritional value is there in
should
a
I
popcorn?
get 1 bag of it, and we could do like a taste test on 4 bags, or we get 1 bag of each and try it like and divide it up for during the week because there's like so many different types of popcorn. Oh, and I bought this. Oh,
I
that
think you
reminds
have to
me.
have a variety of
I
popcorn.
bought this Indian popcorn that had a touch of curry in it and the spices in it. Oh, it was so good. And I ate it all, but
See, popcorn is
very
very.
good.
Theme
So
of the night.
So maybe we'll do that. Maybe in the month of July, we'll do flavor popcorn of the month.
Every week.
Yeah,
Every
that's
week.
a good idea.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I
Yeah.
love
We'll do that.
popcorn.
Don't
We'll do
threaten
everything
me with a
from
good time.
plain to sweet and salty to even
Spicy.
spicy, sweet and salty, and weird.
I love to put hot sauce on my
Yeah.
popcorn.
What?
Yeah, Tabasco on
Tabasco.
popcorn.
Really?
I've
On
seen
just
that
regular popcorn?
It's so good.
So I've seen the powdered buffalo. People put the powdered buffalo
Oh,
like
yeah.
on.
Nah, I
the
just
popcorn.
put it right on.
Doesn't it make your popcorn soggy?
A little bit, but I don't know. The taste is good.
Yeah, it'll be
I'll have to
Tracy's
try it.
salty
I
pop.
believe you.
Flavor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any popcorn is good, but I guess it is not good for you because you think about it. Like, there's no corn apparently in the country that's not like genetically
But
modified.
they do have, supposedly organic, popcorn. And some are not,
I don't know how that could be.
Yeah, no.
I love corn.
Like, there's some corn.
Corn. I love corn.
It's so funny. I don't know how that could be.
You ever ride by one of those farms? No point intended. Where they grow the field. You ever had the urge just go and steal a corn?
No.
No.
Get out of here. You're fired. You're a terrible person.
No, only because most of them are grain corn
Yeah,
and not eating corn, and it
Yeah.
won't taste as good.
right. And you don't know which
See?
is which.
Farmer.
Well,
Farmer
okay, there is
McBride
a way to
knows this.
tell. We can
Farmer-
talk about
is
it
she
later.
Okay.
It depends
Farm
on
to
how.
table
It depends on the leaf of the corn of the
Oh, really?
stalk. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so some is grain, some is for ethanol, and some is for feeding, and some is for eating.
Yeah.
Well, the
I
grain
know.
is for
You're gonna
eating,
love it.
for
Well, the
animals.
grain is for animals,
Yeah.
but will be tougher and not as sweet as the corn we
That's
eat.
okay.
Ah.
Sorry, we're having a sidebar
I'm
here.
sorry.
Sidebar. This is what happens. I'm
I'm
the
sorry.
sidebar denominator.
All right. Well, that kind of
What's up?
wraps it up. Do we
Yeah.
want to
Alright,
hear
yeah.
about my No, we don't want to hear about my story.
I do. I want to know what you did
We'll talk about that next week. I
next
guess.
week.
We'll
We're not
save
here
it.
next week.
We'll save it for another day.
Listen,
All
she's
right.
Another day.
It never
Alright.
gets old. My shenanigans never
Shenanigans.
go out of
Brannigan
style.
shenanigans. That could be a whole
Shenanigans and
segment.
breathing.
Brannigan shenanigans.
That's my life, Brannigan shenanigans. My whole life.
Oh my God, so funny.
What is this? And I smell trouble with drinking on the air. We love trouble, Kim. We
That's
love
right.
trouble here. You know that. You know that better than anybody.
We're gonna have the biggest panel that day, the day we bring the tequila.
Yeah, if you're
Oh my
interested in
God.
joining the panel for the tequila tasting, DM me. We'll set that up.
Yes, I think I might bring
Because
my
of the-
Lisa
As
Delizio.
you know, I'm
in.
not a drinker, but you guys could, take the size of that one.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I never had a drop alcohol in my life.
Oh,
You're
really?
kidding.
Nope.
Wow.
Well, don't start now.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you
Don't
better-
let us be a bad influence on you,
This is
Ruben.
what I'm
But the
saying.
funny thing is, I can act drunk like my friends when they go to the bars.
Right.
They be like, "Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. How you doing?"
That's the most annoying thing when like everybody
Happy
around
drunk.
you is drunk
And you're not, yeah.
Every time I go to the bar, I'd be like, they'll give me like a free like soda or a drink or something since I'll be the designated driver.
Right.
You know.
You're always the designated driver
I
then.
was designated driver. Yeah. I said, no, one day I'm probably gonna trick them, and just park the car around the corner and say like, "Where's the car? I don't know."
Oh my gosh.
You're
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. You're nuts.
All right, well, we're about out of time tonight. It was fun.
It was
you
fun.
know, with like getting back to basics with kind of just us
Yeah, just normal
doing
stuff.
our, ridiculous nonsense. I mean, we've had great guests, but the subject matter has been a little deep, We've
Yeah.
like
we
I
had
think
cancer and we had
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
3
2
weeks in a
3 weeks in a
row.
row, like, people crying, like it was
right.
It's been
Who
intense.
did we have last week? I missed it for like
You
2
weren't
weeks.
here last week. It was Jerry Petito from the Jerry Petito Show. She
Okay.
does a show at Hamilton Radio as well. And yeah, it's just been, more serious subject matter than
Gotcha.
we
So
typically
I
do.
think
But we're back,
thought
baby.
that it would be nice to like have a little lighthearted
Yeah.
banter.
Yeah,
Get back to our
definitely.
roots because this is what we do. Just our
I
nonsense.
say we like it's my
Seriousness today.
show.
It is.
I can't
It
be
is your
serious on my
show.
last
It
day
is.
of my job. I can't be serious.
Absolutely not. But the first week in July, we'll have comedian Bob Purcell, so he'll be fun.
So exciting. I love a good comedian.
I know. So, all right, guys, like, subscribe, comment, do all the shit. Thank you. Love
Do
you.
all the shit.
Happy
And
Wednesday.
I'll see you next
2 weeks.
Wednesday.
All right, so no show now.
I'm going live from wherever I'm at. I
That's
don't
gonna be
know.
awesome.
Well, text me. Maybe like you can add us.
Yes,
in if
we'll
you
all
know.
go. All right, we'll see you. You'll see us. Bye. Have
All
a
right,
great week.
Great night.
Bye.